Little Jack loved working in the fields with his father. Every summer, they would go to the fields to sow seeds, harvest crops, and enjoy quality time together. This summer, however, everything was different. As the sun began to set, Jack and his father continued to work in the field. But the winds in the field began to cool and an eerie silence filled the air. Suddenly, there was a distant rumbling sound coming from the corner of the field. Jack and his father approached the source of the noise and were shocked. Deep within the field, they saw an army of zombies fighting their way out of the field. The zombies were digging in the ground with their decaying hands, trying to harvest crops and attempting to eat them with their rotting teeth. Jack and his father didn't hesitate. They turned back, but the zombies were quickly advancing towards them. Without looking back, they started to run, but the zombies were relentless in their pursuit. When they reached their home, they locked the doors and covered the windows. However, the zombies were banging on the door. In their panic, Jack and his father noticed a crack in the wall. When they looked at the crack, they saw the hands of the zombies reaching in. One zombie managed to get a hand inside and tried to grab Jack. His father made a final effort, breaking the hand and pushing the zombie back. Just then, the door couldn't withstand the pressure from the zombies and burst open. Jack and his father saw the zombies closing in and locked eyes one last time. Suddenly, they heard an explosion, distracting the zombies. The townspeople were launching firebombs prepared to drive away the zombies. The zombies panicked and retreated into the field, while the townspeople kept them at bay. Jack and his father survived, but their fields were now unusable. The townspeople wondered how they had allowed the zombies to take over the fields, but nobody knew the truth. After the terrifying incident, Jack and his father knew they would never give up on the field. This time, they would be more cautious while working. They had uncovered the horrifying secret beneath the field, and nobody was willing to approach it anymore. However, Jack and his father decided to take on the task of unraveling the terrifying mystery hidden beneath the field. They began their research and delved into the old records of the town. Eventually, they discovered a long-forgotten event in the town's history. Years ago, the town's founders had buried an ancient spell beneath the field to ward off zombies. Over time, the spell had weakened, setting the zombies free. Jack and his father decided to decipher the spell buried under the field. With the information they gathered from old books and the town's elderly residents, they worked tirelessly to unravel the spell. After a long and arduous effort, they succeeded. However, this time, breaking the spell angered the zombies. They burst out of the field and started moving towards the town. The townspeople were prepared this time, and they armed themselves to confront the zombies. After a grueling battle, the townspeople managed to push the zombies back into the field. The zombies were buried underground once again, and the field was now seemingly safe. Jack and his father believed that the field was no longer a threat. However, the terrifying experiences had left a lasting impact on them. The townspeople, while seemingly forgetting their dark past, were now determined to avoid the field. Jack and his father were committed to showing respect for the field after this horrifying adventure. They erected a monument in its honor and organized an annual commemoration to remember the lives lost. This chilling tale remained a stain on the town's history, but Jack and his father grew stronger from the experience. What was once a terrifying episode became a heroic story for the town. Now, the town represented both a haunting past and a beacon of hope.